Hello and welcome to episode 1 of my hammer tutorial. I'm Skagra 2 and I'll be showing you how to do a decent to use hammer. So first we need to find hammer. I'll be using Portal for this, but you can use practically any source game you want. To get to hammer editor, right click on the name of the title, then scroll down to properties. Then go to the local files tab and down to browse local files. Now go up to bin and then scroll down to hammer of that. Double click that. Now click hammer.exe and that should load the hammer editor. Once you have loaded the hammer editor, you can now first begin new to make our map. So few things. These are your tools here. You can drag them around, you can put them here, here, up there, but I just like to have the normal layout. Now you have to wait for me to fix my hammer editor because I'm an idiot. Good job. And you can also, if you want, make any of the viewports bigger or smaller, depending on what you want. If you want, and then if you want to fix them, press Ctrl A to fix it. Now we're going to want to make our first map. To do that, you'll want to go to the just browse and then find node drawer. To do that, you can just go down here. Type Gore Faces node drawer is a good habit to learn. Now you can just draw in here. Make a square and hit enter to make a square. I want to go here. Another thing, your viewport may look like this. If it does, click on the camera thing. You can place the camera up there. And go down to 3D textured. That should make it look like this. Now we will need some walls. A wall here. And to do this, you can press shift drag and you can make a copy of an object. So if I hold shift and drag it with the selection tool, I can make another one. But since we do not want this brush to be here, we can press the delete button and delete it. Of course, what do you expect the delete button to do? We can also, since this is a square, you can select these, shift drag them over here, drag them back, and click on them, do these. This is that you can now rotate it. Be like that. And then you can just drag this up. Now we can texture it. You can click on the wall, or want to do the floor first. Click on the wall, just get rid of this. Then let's find the texture that you want. Let's do a search for floor, since it is a 4 after all. And then let's see what's a decent floor. Ah yes, one of the, let's do a concrete floor from D-Nuke. This is the 4. Do not worry about checker pattern, that will be me. I'll explain that eventually in a further episode. Now we want a wall. Let's go for, I don't know, this one seems interesting. Also, notice how you didn't see the entire texture there. Oh wait, what is going to be good? And another thing, your character is about 72 unit size, so this you won't be able to walk around in. short, I made the room too small. But if we do this, we can now have a bigger room. Usually the character will walk around it. But you see this doesn't look right now, does it? Because this down here, this little bar, is supposed to be at the floor, but it isn't. You can bet, of course, you can put B button here, that's for bottom, and then it'll start down to the base. And this alt, right click all of that to move. Alt right click, of course, does it actually tiles directly off it. As you can see, this lines up with this perfectly. But since you don't want that, let's find out the ceiling. Let's go for. No, that's going to be. Nah. So here we have it. And now we can put a spawn point in here. This is the spawn of a player. So now I'm going to go to File, Save. Or save it down as mod. Save in Portal, Maps as Episode 1. And then we can click the Run map. So here we get the Run map download. So I'll explain the three things. Run BSP, that's VBSP, and that makes the map, right? That puts all the brushes in place. VViz, that's the visibility engine. Of course, since this is a big map, we won't, not a big map, but just a big room, we won't have much to do. And also, RAD, that's VRAD, is the lighting. There are no lights in this level, we'll do that later. But that, we have that compute where all the lighting would be. So we can just click OK, and off we go. So now we're in full lighted, not full lighting mode, sorry, green part. Now we're back in the editor, and we're going to add a light. So we want to go to the entity key, and we can just place down another place start. And just go to select, and then we can type in light, click apply. And there are a few things we can do. Name. Do not name your lights unless you intend to turn them on and off, alright? That's an important thing that you should know. If you do not have a name on, if you have a name on your light, Beavers will say, not Beavers, Beavers will say, oh, this light must be meant to be turned off. Then I'll say, alright, so you should make, remember it says, it's on, and another calculation for when it's off. Because Source Engine, all the lighting is baked. So we can just make a light, nothing, brightness, we can choose a colour, let's choose red, because we can. And we can't exactly move this around very well, can we, because it's a bit, you know, the grid's a bit weird. I mean, we could turn off grids now, but there is a better way. Using the bracket keys, you can turn down the grid scale. If you can see in the corner there, the grid scale is now 4. We can drag this up. And of course, we can just save it again, because that is a good thing to do. Now we can run the map again. And as usual, I'll see you in game. So here's our room. So we've got now a bed light in the centre, and it's going from nowhere. So we'll soon fix that. So, props. Again, you want to go to your entity tool, and let's create one. Selection tool. I only want to go to prop static. And as usual, I have light still filtered, but I'll just get rid of that. So if you want to find a light, you just light, and then you can find lights. Ignore those I've already confirmed one, but you want it, so let's see. Let's do this one side. And now we can just drag this into position. And it is of course a really good rule. Actually, first get the lights in the right. And in real life, lights can come out from the source. You don't want that in source, and you want to have them down a bit. For example, here, or here. It doesn't really matter, I prefer here, just. And now you can run it again. Another time. So, we've now got our light. And the light bulb. I mean, it doesn't look very good, we'll soon fix it. As you can see, it looks a bit better. And as you know, you see that these things here are just completely flat. And maybe you don't like that, maybe you want to have some more detail into these walls. So you can just make a brush. No, not. I'll go to the brush tool and make a brush. See, that's right there. Because I'm good at guessing. And if you don't, and as you can see, you can select the tool and move it around. I'll go for a beam. So let's use this one. But it's the wrong way around. So you can just click 90, and then let's see if it will actually fit. No, it won't. So you'll want to get your calculator if you have one out. You want to click on it and press fit. Then you want to copy the Y coordinate. In this case, it's the Y coordinate. Because you see, the Y coordinate modifies it on that direction. Copy this. Well, of course, I don't need to copy it. I just copy it. Go to our calculator. Paste it in and multiply it by 2. I only have 125. We'll just put that in, apply, and then that should fit perfectly. So put it down. See, fits perfectly. Now just hold right click and get it on with those other sides, and I've got a little thing. And we can just, of course, copy paste, shift drag to copy and paste it as well, all down this wall. So as you can see, we've got these pillars. The thing is, with these, all the things, all like brushes, cut biz loops, right? Biz loops are the Source Engine's way of doing some, you know, the visibility calculations. So all the brushes cut biz loops. So if you've got brushes like this, you should put them into a func detail brush. I'll go over func details later in the series when we do optimization. Also, another thing, notice how the node goes like that. If you want to see it how it be in game, go up here to show node door faces, click that again, and then you can see it how to look in game effectively. Of course, if you select it, the node will show up. Plus, put the node back on. So, another thing, if for some reason you get a, let's just deliberately make a hole in our wall here to expose ourselves to the void. You do not want this, alright? This is bad. Do not have to happen, right? because if you do, so as we can see, we have now got a neutral narrative, which I shall now proceed to jump through. Yeah. For some reason, but let's see. Let's roll up and say, couldn't read portal, load portals couldn't read, because, let's see, entity light leaked. Right? That means that this light here can see the void. So it's like, the entity can see the void. But of course, it's a bit simple because there's only a few entities that can actually see the void in this map. Brush entities, or well, not brush entities, but brushes, in fact, cannot see the void. So, but this is simple, right? This level, we can figure out how it is. But if you've got multiple lights, you won't be able to find them. So, load point file, and then if it says load default point file, that's going to mean that you've got a leak. So you click yes, and this red line appears. So this red line goes to the light, over here, and then out into the void. So this shows where the light, what entity leaked, and more importantly, where the leak is. So we can just patch that leak up, the deliberate leak, and then unload portal file. Another important thing is the load, not point file, but load portal file. That did not work. Ah yeah, that's why, because of a leak. My deliberate leak ruined that. So let's compile it again. But since you don't want to run the game, you just don't compile the game, run the game. And this will not run the game. And if we scroll up to this, it says there's no leaking. See, there's ran. So now, if we load portal file, I'll say load default portal file. Yes. And of course, we need more things to make this interesting, right? But this is your basic room, so I shall stop recording now. Goodbye.